Welcome back to Just Scribble. Have you ever stumbled upon a planner and a planner brand and you immediately fell in love with it? The aesthetic of it, the story behind it, everything just sort of drew you in and you just had to get one and you had to check it out. That's what happened to me when I stumbled upon Haru planners in 2023. Now this planner brand did exist before 2023, but I didn't find it until 2023. And luckily I was able to snag one of their very last 2023 planners. And so I've had this planner in my stash. And although this planner hasn't been a May planner in my lineup, I did use it a little bit in 2023 to kind of test out and see if this would be a planner for me, and also think through ways that I could use it in 2024 if I was able to get a 2024 planner. And graciously, Haru Planner has actually sent me a 2024 planner to check out, share, and review with you guys, and I will be using this in 2024. So we're going to unbox this 2024 planner. It is a different layout than the 2023 that I snagged, so I will be showing you the 2023 as well, because they do have both a horizontal and a vertical layout, and I wanted to be able to show you both and show you kind of how I had used it for 2023 to give you a little bit of a visual on ways that you could use their vertical layout. But I also wanted to explain a little bit about what sort of drew me to this brand. The premise behind this planner is that every day is a gift and that no single day in your life is identical to any other day, and they want you to be able to not only plan all of your special days throughout the year, but also remember and enjoy little parts of it. So I really love the sentiment behind this planner and their brand, and that's really what drew me to them. And then I really like a lot of aspects of the layout of this planner, and that kind of sold me. So I bought a 2023, like I said, and I did use it a little bit, but they have sent me a 2024, so I wanted to share that with you guys and check it out. So I do have a little planner card on here that says Haru Planner, and on the back it gives you their Instagram and their website, and they left me a little note that just says, "Hi Siobhan, thank you for waiting a long time and for supporting my small business this way. It truly means a lot. I hope you enjoy the planner in 2024. Hope it helps your days. With love, Yojing." I don't actually know if that's how you pronounce her name, and I apologize if I mispronounced it, but I will put it right here so you guys can know who the owner is. I got this little card, and then this is the planner. So the pre-orders for the 2024 planners opens up on October 2nd. So I will have links down below in the description box for the pre-order. And I also have a discount code for you, because not only were they super generous in sending me a 2024 planner so I could check it out and share with you guys, they also gave me a discount code that you guys can use on your pre-order. So the discount code is justscribble15. I'll put it down here and also down in the description box. And that discount code will be available to you as soon as the pre-orders open up, and then it will be good through the end of October 31st. So it will be good from October 2nd to October 31st, and you can use it on your planner purchases. So you can save 15% when you order your Haru planner, which I think is super, super nice. And I did mention that this planner comes in two different layouts, a horizontal, which is what I have here for 2024, and a vertical, which is what I have here for 2023. I don't know whether or not the layout has changed any from 2023 to 2024 for the vertical. I don't think that any of the changes they made were major, but just keep in mind when I show you this layout that it may have changed a little bit, and definitely check out their photos and the details of the listing when the pre-orders open, just to make sure that the layout is what you want. And then for 2024, there are two different color cover options, which are different than 2023. So the cover color options for 2024 are dark brown and gray. In 2023, they were olive and sand. So this color here won't be available. It's going to be gray or dark brown, and I'm going to be showing you the dark brown because that's the color that I picked for my planner. So let's open this up and check it out. It comes in this nice dust bag with a little tie, and it says minimal functional tools to better your days. So the theme of the 2024 Haru planners is perseverance, and I actually got a little sticker that says persevere, and I think you will get one in your order as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe so. But the reason that they picked perseverance as the theme is because it really resonated with them as they prepared this collection. They really want their users of their planners to have the same encouragement and joy in their lives as they experienced as they were working through developing their planner. They really want us to have that motivation to keep going through the ups and downs of life as we plan and track and memory keep in our planners. So the theme is perseverance, and with your planner you will get index stickers. So this is the set of stickers stickers that goes with the planner that I picked. And so it has your months listed by number, and then it has a section that says track and a section that says remember. These go with the sections of this planner. This is a bundled planner in that the months and the weeks are bundled together. So you'll see that the weeks related to that month are together with that month, and then the next month and its weeks, and so on. That's another thing I really like about this planner, is that it's bundled, because you guys do know that a bundled planner is really where my heart is, and they've been few and far between to find in the planner community. You will also get a little guide. This one is for the horizontal weekly, because this is the horizontal weekly, but the vertical will have one as well. And this is to give you ideas on ways that you can plan, track, and remember your days with your Haru planner. So when you open it up, it will show you the different sections of the planner, so the yearly overview, and then has different ideas on ways that you can use that section. Then it shows you the monthly, the same thing, it has examples of ways to use it, and then the weekly with examples, and then the tracking, gratitude, mood, and habit section and how to use it, and then the memorable things section and how to use it. We are going to go through all of those sections together as well. And then the first 24 orders that are placed when the pre-order opens up on October 2nd will receive a free gift. I expect that this is the free gift, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is a set of holiday stickers. They are adorable. They're so cute. Little hand-drawn holidays. And then a set of daily stickers that you can use to decorate and add to your planner. And then another set of daily stickers. These are really nice. The paper feels super, super nice, and the colors are so vibrant. So that's the little sticker set. But let's check out the planner. So in 2023, the cover of the planner was a fabric finish, and it is a hardbound planner with an elastic closure. But for 2024, the cover is like a faux leather. It's really, really soft. It has a little bit of a shine to it. It's not matte, but it's not super shiny. There is nothing on this that indicates the year or anything like that. All you have is a little embossed symbol for Haru planner. It does have the elastic closure there, so your planner will stay closed in your bag. And it lays so nicely flat when not in use, which I really, really like. In the front of the planner, you have a pocket. I just cut my nails off, so now I can't get it. There you go. You have a little pocket. We had that last year as well, and I used it to store stickers and a little note that I got from a planner friend. So you have a pocket in the front, and in the back you have a gusseted pocket where you can put stencils or stickers or mail, whatever it is that you want. And then on the edges you can see that it has color coding to sort of show you where the sections are. So like having little tabbed sections, but it doesn't stick out. It's just so you can easily visualize where you're at. It also makes laying these tabs really, really easy because you can see where to lay them. One of the things that really drew me to this planner is their story behind the planner. Another thing is some of the really unique aspects of this planner. And another is the color scheme. I really love the orange that they've used as their accent color in this planner. It's a very minimal planner, but I like that little pop of color. It's a little bit bright and just makes me happy, kind of brings a smile to my face. I just really, really like it. So your first page is that sort of thick cardstock page that everyone has, and then you have your intro page, which as always is a little bit glued to this page to allow the book to be bound properly and your spine to be nice. And it has their logo, and it says 2024 planner, December 2023 to December 2024. And it says made with prayer for hope, Psalm 62 verses 5 through 6. And then it says Haru planner designed in the USA, made in Korea. So they are based out of New York, but this is a Korean planner. And like I said, Haru does mean day in Korean. And then it has a page that says, if lost, please return to, and has a place for you to put a reward, which I think is so cute. And then it has your perpetual calendar on here. It has your 2024 calendar here and 2025 calendar there. And it does have your Sundays in orange. So the dates for Sunday are in orange, and then holidays are also in orange. These are US holidays, and so the US holidays are indicated in orange on your calendar. Now, the one drawback for me of this planner is that it's a Sunday start planner. That is probably my only sort of negative of this planner, and one of the main reasons this isn't a planner that I even considered using as my main everyday catch-all planner. I did actually consider using this planner, the vertical layout actually, as a work planner for 2024, but I knew that I needed to switch to a daily focus because of the changes in my job. And so I quickly found that this wasn't going to be one of my main planners, but I do have a purpose for this planner that I'm really excited about. So we'll talk about that after we go through the planner. So after your sort of overview perpetual calendar, you have this yearly plan. It has the days listed here just once on the left-hand side, and then it has the months across. There's a lot of ways that you could use this. You could use this just to mark important dates like holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. You could also use this as a reading plan or a reading log for books that you read. You could use it for verse a day to keep track of Bible reading. You could use this for your budget and your bills. Say you were using this as a wellness planner. You could use this to track your weights and measurements throughout the year. Lots of things that you could use this for. And then at the bottom, it has a little section where you could add a key, or you could put a little sticker a month, or you could put a little miniature photo a month, whatever it is that you wanted. And then when you flip the page, you go straight into the monthly. Like I said, this is a Sunday start. So it's Sunday through Saturday. Sunday is orange, as you can see there. And at the top of every month, before the actual days start, there's this small section here that you could use to put reminders for the month. You could use it as a place to put washi or sticker decorations. And then down in the sidebar, it just says priorities, and it has a blank sidebar to use for whatever you want. Then it has your monthly calendar. It is gridded, and at the top of every monthly box, it's not gridded. It's just like a solid bar so that you could write like an important thing for that day and not take up this space. Or say you wanted to write the holiday, you could put on here, you could put Christmas here, and then you could use the rest of the space for your planning for that day. And then at the very bottom, it has a little lined section where you could write a quote or add more washi, whatever it is that you want. And then it goes straight into your weekly spread. Now this is where it's going to differ between the two planners. So I am going to open up last year's so you can see the vertical spread as well. So on the horizontal layout, it does start with Sunday and it goes through Saturday. It has a section here for this week's focus. It has your little calendar here that shows you the calendar for the month, so you know where you are in that month. And then it has what I find to be a really unique feature. It has your timeline for the day here, so you can time block your day within a horizontal spread, and then you have all of this space for whatever you need. You can have it for journaling, you can have it for tracking, you can have it for your to-do list, you can have it for decor, you can have it for whatever it is that you want. I think that's a really unique horizontal layout. I like the fact that it has a time blocking section built into a horizontal, because that's not usually something that you see, and it would help you put your appointments and events into your horizontal planner without taking the space away from here or having to write it in or add washi tape or something like that. So I really, really like it. So this is the horizontal spread. And then this is the vertical spread. I'm also a really big fan of their vertical spread as well. I mean, like I said, the one thing that's a drawback to me is that it is a Sunday start, and I plan Monday start, and it messes with my mind and I get confused and mix things up if I try to use a Sunday start planner. But I really like the fact that the calendar that they have, so you know where you are in the month, is at the bottom. Most of the time it's up here, and I like it down here. I don't notice it as much. I think it's easier to cover this up with a piece of decor or a sticker to track or something else, and it gives you, I don't know, just like a cleaner layout. I like the minimal layout of this planner. It does have your time on here for time blocking, and another thing I do like is that it's not in military time. So if you're a shift worker, or you just don't like military time, or you don't think in military time, you can more easily use the time for time blocking. It starts at 6 a.m. and goes down to midnight, and it does have orange for the noon and midnight hours just to make those kind of stand out, but it's not super in your face, super dark or shaded or anything. There's no other shading other than the week that you're in. It's just a very clean, minimal layout. This is a 100 GSM paper. It is not Tomoe River paper, but it is really, really nice. I actually did Okay, so the battery on my device died and now I have to kind of pick up where I left off. I'm not 100% sure where it left off, but I think I was talking about the paper that these planners use. So it is a 100 GSM paper. It's really smooth and really nice. It's not thin like Tomoe River paper, but it is not super, super thick either. And I did do in my 2023 planner, I did do a pen test with some different pens. There was a little bit of bleed through with my Tombow Feud pen, like where I rested it when I was doing the lettering, but nothing else has bleed through, just some shading. I have used some different pens and markers in this, and I haven't had any issues when I was actually planning in it with bleed through. So it does have 100 GSM paper in it. And like I said, it comes in 2 different cover color options with a new sort of faux leather finish this year, and 2 different layout options, the horizontal and the vertical. It is a 6 1/4 by 8 7/8 inch planner, so it is bigger. Do I have an A5 nearby? This is a Take a Note A5 planner, so just for reference. It is bigger than an A5 planner, so it won't fit into most of your A5 covers, but I actually haven't put mine in a cover. I've actually quite enjoyed it with just the elastic that it comes with. So this is the horizontal spread, and then this is the vertical spread that I shared. I really like both spreads, but for my purpose, because I wouldn't be using this as my personal catch-all everyday planner, I decided for 2024 I would try out the horizontal spread. And after we get finished going through the planner, I will talk to you about what I plan to use this for. But it does have all of your months and weeks of the year. It goes from December of 2023 all the way to December of 2024. There are no forward months in it, and like I said, it is bundled. So you have your month and then the weeks of that month after it, and then at the end of every month you have 2 grid pages. You have 2 grid pages followed by the next month. So you can use these 2 grid pages for anything you want. I think they would be awesome for a monthly review and a monthly overview. So a sort of currently of what you were doing in that month or memories of that month, and then a sort of reset for your goals for the next month. That's probably how I would use these 2 pages, but you could definitely use them for anything that you wanted. You could use them for commonplace, you could use them for overflow, you could use them for photos, all sorts of things you could use them for. But one of the things that I love the most about this planner, besides the beautiful aesthetic and intention behind it, is the extras that are in the back. So in the back of the planner, in both the horizontal and the vertical planner, as you can see there, you have tracking pages built in and memory pages built in. And that's what I thought was just a unique concept that I haven't seen in other planners. So in the tracking section, it has a built-in place for you to set 3 habits for the month and to set your goal for how many times you want to do those habits. And then the letters for those habits correspond with the columns here, and you use these and you use this grid to track it. So you could use a sticker, you could use a symbol, you could use a dot marker, a mild liner, however it is that you wanted to fill it out. But you would put your 3 habits. So say your habits were to exercise, to have a no spend, and to drink water. Then you would track all the days that you did those habits, and then you sum it up at the bottom and you see how close you got to your goal. And because it's set up this way, you can change your habits every month, and you can make 3 like priority habits of the month every single month throughout the year. So not so many habits that you get bored or overwhelmed, and enough habits that you can just focus for a month on things that are most important to you. And then you could continue those habits the next month, or you could change up and have new habits. The other thing that the tracker has on it is gratitude. So it has a built-in designated place for gratitude for each day of the month, which I think is really awesome. Once again, your Sundays are orange and the rest of your days are in this sort of charcoal grayish brown color. The font is not quite brown, not quite gray, not quite black. It's like a really dark grayish color. So it has a place for you to track your gratitude. And then it also has this little smiley face here so that you can track your mood for the day as well. So your habits, your gratitude, and your mood trackers are all built in. And I just think that's a really neat feature of this planner. And then when you get to the end of the year, after the 12th month, there's this extra column here, and you could use this to set your goals for the next year. You could use this as a little journaling place to just journal about your year and how you did on your habits. Lots of things you could do with this. You could even just put a beautiful piece of sticker, like a floral sticker down there, anything you wanted. And then the other feature is the remember pages. So there's a place for 100 memorable things in the back of this planner. You have your 25 memorable, and then you fill in the blank of 2024, and it has 25 boxes for you to write those memories in or to track those memories. Then on the next page you have another 25 in the same format, and then the next page you have a 50. You could use this for anything you wanted to remember. You could use this to track your book reading for the year. You could use the 50 memorable to track the books that you're reading. You could use this to track restaurants that you went to during the year. You could use this to track trips that you did. You could use it to track words that you've learned, definitions too. You could use it for random acts of kindness. You could use it for memories for your children. And so you could have your 25 top memories of your child number 1 and 25 top memories of child number 2, and then 50 top memories with your spouse. There are just so many ways that you could use this, and it's not something that I've seen in any other planner. And I just thought it was a really nice, unique way that helps you turn your planner into a memory place. So even if you use this planner solely for function, you could also have these little memory pieces in the back so that you could keep your planner and look over it in future years, or your kids could look back on it, things like that. And then after the memorable things pages, you just have a few grid pages in the back. Not a lot, enough for some pen tests and some reference pages that you might want to refer back to. And then, like I said, there's a pocket in the back. So that is the planner setup. It does have ribbon page markers. I'm not a fan of these, so I will be cutting them out, but there are ribbon page markers that will match the color of the book that you chose. It does have a lay flat binding, so once you open it up, everything will lay flat, which is really, really nice. The paper is not quite cream and not quite white, so this is a recipe, but you can see there that the page is a little bit cream, but when it's by itself, it looks a little bit more white. It's kind of vanilla colored instead of being cream. And it is really, really soft and just really, really pretty. And I just really like the aesthetic of this planner. I love the way it looks. I love the intention behind it. I just really, really like it. And if this was a Monday start planner, then my use for this planner might be different than what I am using it for. And I will show you before we talk about what I'm going to use this one for. Let me talk to you about 2023. So when I bought this planner, I bought it solely because I wanted to check it out in person and wanted to be able to share it with you guys at some point. And so I bought it for that reason, and I loved it just as much in person as I thought I would love it when I saw it on Instagram. So what I did with it was I kind of played with the spreads to see if I could use this as my creative journal. So I did decorate a monthly. This was the month of February. I just kind of wanted to see how I would decorate this if I was going to decorate the monthly spread. And then I did a few different weeks in this planner to memory keep for our family. And so just my sort of creative journal, memory keeping style planner. And that's what I used it for. So I used some different stickers and some different styles each week to try to use this as a sort of memory keeper. And I did like it. I do really like a vertical layout for my memory keeper. And I am going to be using a vertical planner for my creative journal / memory keeper in 2024. The problem that I had is that because this was a Sunday start, I really struggled with using this for my memory keeper because I would be memory keeping for the week, and for me, Sunday is the last day of my week, and then I would have to flip the page to finish memory keeping. And then I felt very disjointed because this part of the page was related to 1 week's sort of memories and the things I had in my personal planner that I was referring back to, but the Sunday was for the previous week. And so it got hard for me to flip back and forth and to navigate memory keeping in a different day start planner than what we use for our personal planner. So as much as I actually like the spreads and I like the memories and all of that, it was not a good fit for me for my creative journal / memory planner. But I really loved the planner and I really wanted to come up with a way to use it that would work for me, where the Sunday start wouldn't be a problem. And so what I decided is, because 2024 is going to be a year that I'm really focusing on my personal wellness and my self-care, that one of the things that I really slack on is journaling, my own personal journaling. Sometimes I'm just so busy, the idea of pulling out one of my journals and journaling a full page of information or looking at a blank page can be kind of overwhelming and seem overwhelming, or I just don't have the time. And I really want to develop a better habit at journaling daily at sort of morning pages, although they may not always be morning. That's kind of the premise behind it. I want a journal where I just have a small area of space where I can get everything out of my head, all of my thoughts and emotions, and get them down on paper. And if I need more space after that, I can pull out one of my other journals that I have. But what I decided for 2024 is that I would use this as my sort of wellness personal journal. And so what I'll be doing is using the horizontal spread as my daily journaling pages. So what I'll be doing is doing a small journaling session each day, either first thing in the morning or last thing at night. And so I will be journaling on the daily sections. And because the journaling isn't day specific, it doesn't matter that it's a Sunday start. I'll just pick up the book and the date that is appropriate, I will write on and journal on. And I could use this section over here to mark things for the day, like something important that may have happened that day that I'm journaling about, or I can just journal all the way across because the timeline is not so dark and so in your face, and that line is not so dark that I couldn't just journal across. And I also could add some stickers and some washi to decorate it and make it look pretty, which I love. And then I could use these pages as a currently page and a monthly reset if I wanted, or I could use it for additional journaling pages to just journal about the month overall. And so that is my plan for this planner. I do not know yet what I'm going to do with the monthly. My normal thing would be to do a gratitude here, but the gratitude is already built in the back, which is one of the reasons I thought this would be perfect for my wellness journal, because I have a place to journal, I have a place to track some habits that would help me for my wellness, I have a place for gratitude and mood, and I have this place for memories. So it's a really good setup for me for this wellness journal. But that means that I don't need to put gratitude here because I'm going to be putting it here. So most likely what I would use the monthly for is a sticker a day, just a sticker from my collection that represents that day or how I felt that day. Just a fun way to use my sticker collection and to make use of the monthly spread. But I do have a video that I'm working on. I'm just working on all of the different ideas on different ways to use your monthly spreads. And if I come up with a better way after completing that list, then I may change that. But I think I'm going to do a sticker a day here, and then journaling on the weekly spreads, and then my gratitude and my habits related to wellness and my mood here, and then my top memorable things in the back in the memorable things section. But that's how I'm planning on using this planner for 2024. Like I said, the pre-order for this planner opens on October 2nd, and I do have a discount code, justscribble15. So if you want to order one of these, you can save some money on your planner order. I really like this planner. I just really like everything behind their brand. I like the design, I like the aesthetic, I like the unique details that they've included in it. I like the size, I like the elastic closure. I just really, really enjoy it. And I'm actually kind of excited that they switched the cover for 2024 because I can put a beautiful sticker on here that makes me think about my wellness. So I have even some stickers that I got from the stationery selection. Even those would look pretty on there. I could pick a really pretty sticker or a large sticker and I could stick it on here, or I could cover it in a whole bunch of stickers. I could put the year on here with some vinyl, and this will be my personal journal / wellness journal for 2024. So that's my share and review of the Haru planners. If you have any questions or comments about this planner, please don't hesitate to comment down below and I will definitely get back with you. If you are thinking about getting one of these planners, please let me know down below and let me know which layout style you chose and how you're going to be using it. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.